Okay, well, I wasn't exactly expecting the entire thing to actually start off like that. Anyway, how's it going there, my fellow? Isn't it supposed to start in like 10 minutes? I guess it's a bit of a loading time. But how's it going there, my fellow appraisers? And welcome back to more Nevertheless, EVERNESS. My name is Delphin, of course, the Observer, and let me actually try to turn that one down a little bit. The Observer and I already forgot my intro already. But yeah, the Observer and Wanderer of the Virtual and Interverse. We're here because we are actually going to have a look at a 1.1. Oh, okay. The counter actually starts down. That is actually a pretty cool image itself. With Daffodil, we have got the. Why is none of the also important here? I have no idea. But this actually feels a bit of like just my thoughts about Nevertheless to EVERNESS upcoming info right now. This definitely feels a bit like the Black Cat thing that we actually have all the way back in when Watering when Wuwa actually has got like the whole dream sequence. This feels kind of like that. I'm kind of excited about it because I have not actually experienced that segment in full a long time ago, so hey. But yeah, we're here because we are actually going to have a look at the. Let me actually bring on the audio itself. Holy man, this is actually crazy that we are actually getting like a dream sequence this soon, which is, I guess, is fine. It's about time we actually get more of the bosses. I mean, the end boss technically is the 5-star criminal rating that EVERNESS have. Because man, that is actually pretty crazy. I am not actually faced off the boss yet, only because that one is a pretty dangerous one, which can one-shot us at our current health. So, oh well. But yeah, a little bit about Nevertheless EVERNESS. So far, we have definitely gone through quite a couple of episodes of the story. As always, you guys know what I usually do. I do like to actually go into the story of the game, actually experience it for myself, like how it actually goes in there. Because lo and behold, we actually do have I actually just loaded up my chat. So yeah, we actually do have quite a lot of content to actually get through. And of course, most of the story, I did hear a couple of hidden collabs in there, but I kind of want to just get myself unspoiled for the most part. But yeah, the last time we actually ended off at the auction house, and we had to do a bit of like a training experience in a way, so that we can actually get to the next main quest itself. I will leave a bit more thoughts about the games itself, but it does actually feel like Nevertheless and EVERNESS is actually a pretty cool game. It's got a cool concept. Just probably we'll have to consider doing a bit better with the pacing of the story, which is in a review that I'm actually trying to write up right now. So there is that. But yeah, man. It's been what, a month since we actually started our NT adventure. That is actually pretty crazy. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned for that and more, we are definitely going to be streaming more now that we are technically back. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to actually get back into this game in itself. I think the next one we have got to is all the way back in Avon. So things are going to seem to get a bit more interesting. There's also the limited events that I want to dive into. There's the Well, I'm currently doing the bonds event right now, which is kind of fun. Trying to get through, but there are a couple of things that I do want to jump right in and see what I can actually do, because I actually have got to complete them. Mostly is the one that I never tried, which is the, what was it? I think it was that the Paul bank heist that we actually have got to do. This one of them. And then a couple of events, a couple of features that I'm not sure if I actually have unlocked, so I might actually have got this to have a look at exactly what is going on. Also, I feel like I'm actually pretty sure. Hang on. One of the bad stuff about I definitely need to get a new chair myself. So hey, I hope you guys are actually doing fine. Those who are actually watching this on the VOD, or those who are actually watching, having a look, feel free to actually leave in the comments and leave in the chat what you actually think we actually come up for this. We do have a little bit of like a, well, we don't follow too much of spoilers in terms of the leaks and stuff. That's not what we actually do here. I did hear a couple of things, but hey, it actually is pretty fun. But hey, we got 2 concurrent viewers on YouTube, so hello. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to sit back, relax. Make sure you hydrate yourself in the, when we can though, because we are getting into the NT version 1.1 special program right over here in Delphin Square channel. So hey, this is going to be pretty fun. I can definitely go back into the game right afterwards and play a little bit, but we actually have got to see how. I think today is actually going to be a bit more of a shorter stream. Caught me off guard actually with the countdown though, the YouTube countdown. But I guess it technically have got to put a countdown for this one as well, which is kind of like, interesting. But yeah, I think to afterwards we might actually see if we can actually show a bit more about what we can do. I still not actually raise up the levels of like the characters, and I've not done the full like the full exploration task that we can actually get. And I haven't even get the whole. I have not even got enough funds to actually get Hotori yet, so that is going to be interesting. But yeah, I'm also noticing like in this artwork, there are little stars on the floor. I guess it's more like data blocks or something like that. No, I'm not entirely sure. Could be fireflies. But there is a new character on the left side, which is someone that is unknown. We also, I'm guessing this one in itself will actually feature quite a bit of like a dream. And like I said, dream sequences itself, right? It's always been an interesting concept to actually play around. It depends on how they actually implement it. But yeah, again, it'll be quite interesting to see what they actually can do with this new concept in itself. Plus, more story to actually cover, so it's going to be that. I think there is almost about like not too much stuff to actually talk about. The character itself, yeah. If they actually, I wouldn't mind. I'm pretty sure I already put in the survey form anytime soon, where it's like, can the characters not wear lunch clothes when they're outside? Because it is awkward seeing Mints in like her lunch clothes. I think Nanali is fine. I also have managed to got Nanali off screen just before she actually disappeared because I wasn't doing too much. But yeah, just having her to be able to walk up walls is definitely an interesting idea in itself. But yeah, lunch clothes. It should probably put them in more like casual clothes instead of like, I mean, unless it's a setting that I'm completely missing, then it might not be. Then it might be good. So There's that. I know they're definitely patching the game every now and then. Almost every day I see like an update coming out on the client. So that is definitely being changed. But yeah, we only have about 47 seconds. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys watching on board or the video that this one eventually come out in. It's definitely pretty cool to actually like experience a brand new game. I still have other things that I do actually have got to do. In fact, today I've actually been to a competition, but I will actually talk about that sometime next week. It depends on how the schedule actually goes. But yeah, that'd be quite interesting to see what exactly this actually brings us. Okay, it looks like we're actually coming up to it. I just switched into the main tab by any chance. And there we go.
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the special NTE version 1.1, Dreamwalk Corridor. I'm your host.
Right.
Great to see you all again. In today's preview, designer Baggy and I will walk through everything that's coming in the new version.
Hi everyone, I'm Baggy from the NTE design team. So glad to be here.
Okay.
Hello, Baggy. What's in store for this version? New espers? New gameplay? New story?
Well,
whatever does that mean, Daisy? Ooh, we're actually going straight into it. That's gonna be neat.
Thanks to our correspondent for that report. That was the latest on the Tomato Devil incident.
As Hottery and ever not drink.
The Sunward Resort, founded with the support
Anyway, it's good that the kid came back. The kid did come back, but the personality is different. It's as if a different person came back.
Oh.
Do you think somehow the kid got swapped? I've heard of similar things.
Ooh.
What the heck are you saying?
Body swapping?
Had this to say. I believe the experience of forming an emotional bond with
So loud.
Wait, is that Daffodil? It's an island? Whoa, I'm definitely not expecting that. Huh. Definitely has its own charm. Holy moly, this is an entire resort of some kind. Lighthouse? Probably have a little catfish go over there. Oh! Okay. Showcasing a new character Lacrimosa, which technically we play her in the prologue. With the truckons. I know I'm actually not released the 1.0 special program reaction, but yeah, I'm still working on it. Whoa! Who the heck are you?
Feeling good.
It's a gun sword? Dude!
Blocking out.
A scythe? Okay. A teddy bear? Oh, that's a little, like, is that supposed to be a yokai of some sort? Everyone is walking backwards. Oh, this is like entire whole ass chapter. Holy! Okay, well, it leaves much to actually just explore. But hey, I mean, it's not a bad trailer.
Story episodes so far, we've already had our first encounter with the mysterious organization known as the Scarlet Letter. But that was only the beginning. An organization member suddenly resurfacing? Faces we thought we'd never see again? Intel on the whereabouts of the betrayer? Nothing is what it seems.
Sounds like our run-ins with the Scarlet Letter are far from over.
Granted, I didn't know the name
I
of
won't
them,
give too
but
much of
hey,
the story away just yet. Let's jump into some gameplay footage instead.
sounds good. Dude, Sunward Island? Holy, this is a really good design in itself. Yes, I did hear that there is some inspiration taken from other from other anime, but this, I don't think I've seen anything like it. It really is just like an island town with a pier and everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite liking it. There's triangles. Why did the pyramid boat? How did a ship get capsized over here? Huh. And granted, this looks like a lot of like islands that I've seen. Definitely not our island though. Our island is a lot more foresty. But I'm talking about Pulau Ubin, which is an island in itself. Dude, you actually get to walk around in the boat. Yeah, we definitely need to pick out some like clothing options, at least for this chapter. Ooh, paper cranes. There's some graffiti on the wall. Why is there like a white Huggy Wuggy face earlier? That was random. I can't lie, I kinda wish I actually can experience this in like the highest fidelity I can probably muster right now, but some would. That's nice. A bit of like a gate in itself into a resort. That's crazy. I mean, they say this gameplay, but this is just showcasing how the entire environment looks like. Dude, this is really crazy. Can you actually summon your car over here? I guess so, right? This definitely feels like there's going to be another round of like this races in this new area. You know what I kind of want to see? I kind of want to see like an area. Is that a road or is that well, they're the steel bars, so I assume that's a road. Yeah, you can definitely drive here. I kind of want to see like a little forested area for them to actually play around in.
1.1, appraisers
Yeah,
passed through Sunward Island and taken the coast.
I see they're pretty proud with their environment.
There's also a brand new location anomaly, the Corridor of Echoes.
Oh,
within which you'll square off against new enemies.
that's gonna be neat. Yeah, there's this entire statue right over here. We're not gonna fight against that, are we? Probably like a fallen goddess of some kind. So who exactly resides over here? Interesting. There's a portal, so I assume you can actually get from one place to another. And yeah, this definitely looks like a place of. Yep, I did remember seeing that one in the trailer. So she's someone we actually have got to fight. Whoa, that changed. A carnival covered in ice, and then a place that looks like a. What's it?
We'll leave the rest as surprises for you to discover in game.
Interesting.
Right. Make sure to jot down our first redeem code now. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
I got not gonna lie, seeing that person. Okay, Dreamwalk 0603. So that's going to be the dates that we.
Welcome back. Let's skip the small talk and go straight to what everyone's been waiting for: the new character reveals.
Wow, jumping right in. So, who's joining the team this time?
Actually, she's already an old friend of ours. Say hi to Lacrimosa.
Oh yeah. The one who summons all kinds of candies and fun stuff. She likes tomatoes? Okay. Right, I mean, she is a sleepyhead. Always feeling like she wants to sleep. Not entirely sure if I actually would pull for her, but We actually got to see how she actually plays.
As ETD4's lovable little ace, Lacrimosa has a habit of turning up half asleep in the most unexpected of places.
Wait, I seen that before.
Tracks at the sight of a tomato jelly vending machine. But quirks aside, she's still one of ETD's most dependable members, and she'll always show up when you need her.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she needs some sugar before she fights, though.
From the new Helios incident to the Tomato Devil incident, we've all seen her in action. So, Baggy, can you walk us through her Esper ability and combat kit?
Okay.
Lacrimosa's Esper ability attribute is Chaos. With that, she can conjure all kinds of objects out of thin air. And she can even copy enemies along with their combat techniques, creating exact duplicates that fight using their original moves.
But a quick heads up here, some of these effects only unlock after you complete Lacrimosa's spin-off quests.
In
okay.
combat, Lacrimosa controls her Esper constructs to attack enemies and applies the Nightmare effect to her targets.
And I definitely haven't tried that yet.
Nightmare deals 1 tick of chaos damage per second over 3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area, applying
the summon of a horde of Trakuns.
Let's check out some live gameplay of Lacrimosa in action.
It's airborne enemies. That's going to be fun to actually try. Whoa! There's a roller. I mean, that is also a crazy ability, being able to summon like paints-like things. Whoa! She suddenly becomes a short void. Dude, yeah, her play style is definitely ridiculous. Hey there, Adela. Isn't that Daffodil as well? Huh. Dude, you're showing the entire fight is actually crazy. Let's see, end things off with Adler's ultimate, right? Oh, well, that's Daffodil. Okay, developers, we know you're pretty good. Okay?
Lacrimosa, angry.
Now that we've seen Lacrimosa,
That's something new.
let's take a look at the new outfits she'll be getting in version 1.1.
Okay. Sleepyhead Vampire? Anarchy Sonatina? I mean, okay. That actually fits. Oh, whoa, that is straight up just a vampire outfit. Okay. It actually turns color too. And they're really going in with all of the outfits. I still have no idea how to exactly get them, but why is there always like a Chinese outfit?
While we're on the topic, there's
interesting.
one more thing I'd like to mention.
Oh?
We've been listening closely to all the feedback on character models, and we've gone back and reworked several of them. Here's a look at how some of those updates turned out.
Okay, let's see what exactly you got. What the heck? I mean, I see a little bit of an... There are definitely characters that I'm not exactly expecting to see.
The characters you just saw, there's one you've already fought alongside who's joining the roster in 1.1. That's Chaos, one of the heavy hitters in ETD6.
Okay. Huh.
Chaos usually comes across
Heterochromia?
zero tolerance for evil. But once you get to know him, you'll find
Whoa, he's got the
blunt
Lady's
and a
Blade
bit of a
from like
chatterbox.
Devil May Cry. That's
Chaos's
interesting.
Esper ability attribute is Lakshana. He can summon a thick fog with his Esper ability and shape it however he wants.
Right.
Most of the time, he molds it into a hound that fights at his side. The heavier the karma those around him carry, the more fog he seems to have to work with.
Well, he does turn into a psych and a blade, so hey.
His hound behind as a teleport anchor, and teleport back to the hound whenever he wants.
So basically,
okay.
you get to drop your own teleport waypoints.
Exactly. In combat, Chaos uses his attacks to build up crime charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect. He spends his crime charges to unleash a follow-up attack that deals heavy damage. While warrant is in effect, all of his damage to that target is amplified for a set amount of time.
Dude,
His
that is
ultimate,
crazy.
Retribution doesn't just apply warrant on hit, it also amps up the
It also makes him
follow-up
sound like a
that comes
police
after.
officer.
Chaos is also getting outfits with a totally unique style. So
Oh.
appraisers will get to see a very different side of him.
Casual, like jogging outfit. Yeah, sure. That is definitely something we need. Dude, that actually looks like something you'd wear. Long sleeves, the sports shirt, and this like a casual outfit. Yeah. Sure, just a cool guy himself. This Chaos. Because, man.
In version 1.1,
Whoa, that's
Scarlet
a
Affair will run two
glitch.
limited boards back to back, Fading Reverie and Forsaken Path, featuring limited
Right.
S-class characters.
Oh, we go all the way into
Chaos,
July. That's gonna be
respectively.
neat.
That's right. The Fading Reverie board will run for 21 days, and Forsaken Path will run for 14.
It's a bit lopsided, but hey. I guess it's a
Running
development
alongside the
time.
limited boards are the skin perks events. The outfits shown on screen can drop directly from the boards, and they're also guaranteed once you hit a set number of total rolls on the matching board.
I see, just realized you really like the Mato jelly, which is like, huh, this is an interesting choice.
Version 1.1 brings two limited-time ARC research programs, the Nocturne Special and the Pursuit Special, running on
Ooh,
the same schedule as their matching limited boards.
Quick reminder for appraisers. When 1.1 goes live, part of the inventory in the exchange shop is also getting refreshed. You'll be able
Right.
to spend lost pieces in the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Before we move on to what's next, let's drop the second redeem
I
code
think
for
the
you.
editors need to actually work on that one because it definitely saw that. The Monte 100. Okay, well,
We've covered the new story and characters. What else is the new version bringing?
Hold on, there's actually a bit more on those two characters we haven't shown yet.
oh,
In version 1.1, leveling up your bond with Lacrimosa and Chaos gradually unlocks Ride Along, Move In, and a handful of
wait
new
a second.
interactions. Let's take a look at a quick gameplay demo.
Is Chaos the first what? Yeah. Of course I choose. I'm guessing they actually go with the launch outfits in a way, but hey. Certainly interesting choice considering that you're actually outdoors. I kind of wish they actually had that fixed because yeah, like many people have said, and I also feel the same way, it's awkward. This one's a little bit better because yeah, it's just the default outfit. Huh. Interesting hugging position. Almost like a little sister for some reason. Also, is this like the first guy you guys can is this like the first guy that you can actually have a social meetup just like that? For the sake of what the heck? They definitely have a choice. Because the girls are usually quite like
One thing to note, when inviting
quite like
characters to
embrace
an event,
heavy.
you can't have a
But they really
male
like
and female
getting
companion
in with
living in
the
same house at the same
embracing
time.
with you.
Also
But
in
yeah.
version 1.1, we're opening up the City Hangout storyline for Lacrimosa and Chaos.
Ooh.
So keep an eye out while exploring the city. You might just bump into them.
Why don't we sneak in a quick teaser of some new footage?
Of course. Why do you leave the tomato? Well, I guess she would go once they eat the tomatoes. Wait. Huh. I mean, sure, that is definitely a choice. Well, actually, I haven't seen the... I haven't explored much yet, so I haven't seen the Ferris wheel. I've mostly been just doing the Bond stuff, even. But definitely we had to get down to the bonds itself. Total 3 events. There's the 3 like events. Hangout events for sure. But hey.
Chance encounters are exactly the kind of thing you want to capture and remember. And wouldn't it be great if we could share those photos and videos with more people?
Oh, speaking of sharing, I've got some good news on that. In version 1.1, the Bagel chat app is getting a major upgrade and entering its testing phase. Want to share something? Do it on Bagel. Open up your in-game photo album, post about your day, share real moments from Heathero, and find people who get you. Bagel is also going to be your go-to source for in-game inspiration. Wondering which spots in Heathero make for the best photos? Just scroll Bagel and you'll find what you're looking for.
Oh my gosh, there's so many kitties.
Likes, follows, and bookmarks?
Kind of like social media.
Algorithm pushing posts too?
Yep, the whole package. And on top of that, appraisers can earn Praise Jam by posting and hitting engagement goals, which you can spend at the Bagel shop for in-game items.
Interesting. I guess you can type out your own like description and title.
Sounds great.
Wonder how the comment section actually will work in the game.
Social? What about the introverts among us?
No worries. Bagel's content feed is randomized, so there's no forced social interaction. After all, the whole point of Bagel is to make city life feel more enriching and authentic for everyone.
Yeah, that one makes
There's a lot
sense.
more to it, but we'll let appraisers discover the rest in-game once version 1.1 is live.
So, what other intel can we share today? Anything else you've prepared for us?
Actually, I've got plenty to share. A lot of you have probably heard about the Heathero detention facility by now. Recently, a crew of thugs calling themselves the Tornado Gang got locked up there. Even
Okay.
behind bars, they refuse to clean up their act and keep picking on anyone weaker than them. Their leader, Tornado, is basically running the place.
Right.
Guess. Appraisers are about to teach these repeat offenders a serious lesson?
That's right. And combat works a little differently this time around. Let's take a look.
Oh. So we actually got a boss in this place. That is interesting. Whoa! He literally is wait. Parry? But I have not exactly done any much of a parrying over here. I've always been just dodging, but yeah. You know what that one reminds me of? Street Fighter 6 has got the parry mechanic. And it kind of feels like that. Usually we have to be dodging left and right. Okay, that is actually a Zangief move right there. Interesting way of actually fighting. This is more like
Wow.
unarmed
This is
combat.
Real fist to the face, hand-to-hand combat. Is this just a one-off challenge mode?
Not at all. After you beat Tornado, you'll unlock a brand new city stamina activity, the Fight Club.
Oh!
Solo and matchmaking modes, with matchmaking supporting bouts of up to 4 players.
That sounds pretty fun. But we do want to put a quick disclaimer out there. These bouts are all in good fun, and we can confirm no fighters were harmed in the making of this mode.
After 1.1 goes live, we're also adding the Underground Circuit mode to our racing minigame.
Oh?
It's a mode along the lines of a no-holds-bar bumper brawl, with matchmaking for 6 players.
Wait. No
Are you
holds
seriously
barred and
kidding
brawl?
me?
Is this even a real race anymore?
It is Mario Kart, straight up.
Unlike normal races, you can't summon your own vehicle here.
Oh, isn't this what GTA was known for?
And every player has to grab one for themselves. And during this phase, players can't attack each other.
So
Oh.
whoever grabs the best car wins? Where's the brawl in that?
Hang on, here's where it gets good.
See a
For
machine
starters, When
gun.
you get in, you can still choose to drive or ride in the passenger seat. And the two players in the same car are considered teammates. Every car
Oh.
that spawns comes preloaded with weapons by default, and both the driver and passenger can use them to attack other vehicles and players. If you bring a vehicle's durability down to 0, it explodes.
Oh
Inside are
boy.
Instantly KO'd and out of the race. Attacking players directly damages the character they're currently using, and once all 4 of their characters go down, that player is eliminated.
Oh, now I see how the brawl part works. So whether you team up with your passenger on the fly or go your own way, there's some real strategy in that call. So are the weapons the same for every car?
Yes, every car starts with the same default weapon. But weapon crates are placed at intervals along the track.
It is straight up just like a lot of those arena races like Mario Kart and Sonic.
Your standard
Transform.
semi-auto fire. Pick up a shotgun and you'll deal area damage, while the Gatling lets you unload a continuous high-speed barrage.
Anything heavier than that?
Oh yeah, there's a rocket launcher that fires once every few seconds, and on hit, it triggers a big AoE explosion. On top
Dang.
of that, there's a special item called Fire Support. Picking it up doesn't replace your current weapon, but it lets you call in a precision missile that homes in on whoever's currently
Two
in first
streaks.
place.
Oh no.
If you're already in first, it targets second instead.
Yeah, this one is straight up just racing mode in GTA 5,
One of those.
which I have
Basically
actually have
wipe out
witnessed
your car's
before.
Durability. Are you just toast at that point?
Not at all. Out on the track, you'll also come across tire repairs. Drive into one to
Ah.
fix your tires and recover some vehicle durability.
I mean, that's fair,
Just keep in
right?
mind, this item only heals the car, not the player's character.
Of course, no.
Tire repairs, huh? So in this mode, you can win by going after your opponent's tires.
We'll let the appraisers discover that for themselves.
All right, I'll definitely be one of the first to try this out when the update drops. That wraps up the gameplay portion.
Right.
Coming up next, we're putting up the 3rd redeem code of today's preview.
There's definitely quite a lot of redeem codes.
See you in a bit.
Race no limit. Man, just having a gun and a blade, that's kind of cool. Oh, we got new cars now. It's not a Porsche. I think I remember seeing this collab before. Okay. I still have yet to figure out where the drift button is, so how to actually drift. So yep, that's a collab that's actually coming out. A sports car, a retro car, and some other car. That looks
So,
like a
Porsche
B-dope
collab
for
is
some reason.
Finally here? Ever since the game launched, we've only been able to look at the Porsche building and the cars parked outside, with nothing else we could really interact with.
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Version 1.1 brings a brand new vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider. Ready
Sounds
to
cool.
collab outfits?
Okay. I mean, you know, it showed that game. Oh. I mean, you got to show every inch of the blade of this outfit, but still.
And a brand new property, Pegasus Residence. The property comes with a car elevator, so appraisers.
So
can
how
bring
exactly
their
are you gonna
vehicles
get
right
all
to their
these?
floor.
I mean, that's cool. For some reason, this one kind of reminds me of like Tony Stark's residence in the movies. Interesting. It's actually right next to that tower with the weird anomaly. Interesting. Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely not my style to live this luxuriously, but it looks cool. Actually, it's pretty well. I guess that technically is a lift for cars to go up to the residence. So technically, there is an indoor garage.
The collab vehicle. And what about the collab outfits we just saw in the video?
The collab vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider, along with this round's collab outfits, can all be obtained through polls in a limited time event during version 1.1.
Polls?
Let me finish. You can choose whether to spend Analyth or Fawns on the polls. Version 1.1 also comes with more events, where appraisers can earn rewards like Analyth, expansion cores, and Fawns. For full details, keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
That means we can also use fonts on these? Man, okay, yeah, there is also the travelogue, which is cool. A long dream after the update. The 12th Metro definitely Lacrimosa time to wake up. It really kind of makes it look like, oh right, we have got this one, but this is a different one. Fawns Rush. When City Center Terminal didn't double the Fawns, okay. That's going to be pretty neat. Hunter's Crucible, Steel Torch on Fire, Hunters are forged by Warrior Prey. This is going to be neat as well. Fight Championship, also starting in June 24th. I feel like we're going to have one episode just trying to get to jail first. Pixel Search, are we actually getting pixels in here? Wait, the entire building is in pixel. Okay, Annulment Pilgrimage Debt Collector. Oh boy. Because you got a new high risk commission. That looks like a rabbit. Huh.
We're also rolling out ongoing improvements across the game. We've put the full list in the patch notes, so appraisers, take a moment to look it over.
Right. Let me try to see. Well, we are on 1080p. So this is definitely interesting that it actually is. Why is the entire thing more pixelated than anything? Oh! So you can add, okay. Teleport points. This one will be neat. I don't have to run all the way to where it's the witch's house, which is cool. Press anything, sorry, cousin insane advance it next time. Right. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have actually addressed the target though. Okay, so adding an option to make target though during story cutscenes. Sorry, I'm actually pausing over here. This one, a lot of people have definitely complained. I mean, it definitely feels, to me, it feels like a bit of like what I've actually played with, like Pokemon vibes, where they keep on repeating their names in the anime. But this one is actually pretty cool. And that the actually, well, I guess people who don't really like Tagedo, no bad intentions intended, I think. For like a better term. But yeah, I mean the option to actually mute him is actually it's fine. We might still keep on having him saying Tagedo the entire time because it's kind of funny. As plot summaries out when skipping cutscenes in main story episodes or spin-offs, okay? Which we will not do. We are the one to look into the story. New fast travel points for the Witch House and Pink Balls Bank HQ. Add new mod pass for existing vehicles, raise the customization cap, and improve handling. Obviously, that's pretty cool. Tune starting stats on several vehicles for better baseline handling. So a lot of these, like, add support for vehicle auto drive. Huh. So I can technically go into auto drive mode. One of the things I was kind of wondering about, and it also exists in like in the US, is that as a kid, I definitely remembered where the I've dreamt of like families going into cars that can self-drive and going towards events like, let's say, the our country's birthday, for example, or like if you want to go to an event, you can actually board a self-driving car and actually takes you to the event. I know there's certain glitches for those vehicles sometimes, but I think the vehicle auto drive, I kind of want to try that one out. Add height adjustment for a third-person vehicle camera, that's pretty neat. Add repeat mode and volume controls to the portable player. Huh, I never really like tampered with that, so that's gonna be fun. Fix several intermittent player housing related bugs. Add phone customization with swappable UI and menu in phone models. And PC bystanders now react when you take selfies. You know what? Considering we have actually encountered one of such people who actually, hey, take a photo. Actually, it's pretty cool. Tuning critical dodge detection to better match visual cues. That one is a little bit wonky for me as well, so hey. I feel like that's going to be a pretty good change. Okay, so what else have we actually got? Improve queuing for groups of enemies. Chase Fleet gains a new life skill that highlights all collectibles and pink pulse highs. I guess Chase is one of the characters you can actually recruit. Actually, I don't know if I actually got her. Improve controls and usability in Tetro Minos minigame. Add cosmetics menu to Little Sparrow and Giant Bug Pits. I actually not unlocked the Tetro Minos, so that's going to be interesting. When we actually unlock it. Makes misaligned musical notes and occasional and responsive inputs in Super Sound minigame. That would be good because I heard several complaints about that. Improve the results screen in the owner selection minigame. Players can now jump straight into the next level. Okay. Add a toggle from auto restocking in Cafe by Origin. That's gonna be neat. Not gonna lie. Well, unless you want to put something else up for working. Improve control experience and feel. Improve mobile performance and fix compatibility issues on select Android devices, which should be good for the Android players. And fix various intermittent bugs and improve overall stability. That is pretty awesome. I mean, there are certain parts even when we are actually at low quality.
When version 1.1 goes live, the daily login event opens back up.
Okay.
Log in for a total of 7 days during the event to claim 10
This is like a classic, yeah.
After the version 1.1 update drops,
oh,
we'll be sending all appraisers a Heathrow special gift pack via in-game mail. Please
that's gonna be
trust
neat.
that we're committed to building Heathrow into the city you've all been hoping for.
Man, these quality of life improvements though, hey.
Standard, so we don't put appraisers through experiences like that again.
And with that, today's special preview is just about wrapped up. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch.
Thanks everyone.
Well,
And
thanks for
one big
presenting.
announcement. Now, there's more ways to play NTE.
Oh,
Pre-registration is officially live on Steam, the Epic Game Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store.
I think it's about time they actually do that, but hey.
Search for NEVERNESS to EVERNESS. Hit that wishlist and pre-register button so you're ready to jump in across multiple platforms.
That's gonna be neat.
We're also thrilled to announce that we'll be teaming up with NVIDIA's GeForce Now cloud gaming service.
Oh.
Our goal is to bring appraisers an even smoother, more accessible cross-device
Dude,
experience.
that's going to be awesome.
Keep an eye on our official channels for more updates.
Okay.
Lastly, we hope to see more appraisers enjoying city life in NTE and creating memories in Heathrow that are uniquely their own.
And that's a wrap on today's preview. See you next time.
Alright.
Bye.
See ya. I think that's about it. Yeah, that definitely is about it. There's actually a good place to actually stop at. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I think this one would be actually a good place to actually stop at. Because, man! Overall, it's a pretty good update. I mean, there is a bit of wonkiness when it actually comes to their presentation and stuff. But, hey, they're pretty proud of their environment. So I think, I personally would actually give a pass on that. It actually looks beautiful, not gonna lie. And then we also have got the 2 new Chaos attribute characters we can actually recruit, being Lacrimosa and Chaos. I'm not too sure why he's actually called Chaos for being a Chaos character, but hey, that guy really is kind of like a fun character to just be playing around in. And if I actually don't get Hotori, I heard that you are able to just carry PTs across the different platforms. So if we don't get Hotori, we might see we can get Lacrimosa or Chaos, because those 2 characters definitely looks fun. We're still in the midst of actually just getting everything together, so yeah. Because man, this is definitely a pretty fun update in itself. There's definitely quite a bit more to do. I think if they ever want to develop more of the mini games, the city stuff you can actually do, they try to figure things out down the line. I feel like there are several ideas you can technically make, but it's not going to be like the whole oh, take care of flower shop, or hey, take care of this game shop for us. And like, yeah, I think the focus of this game is really like just the combat. I'm very interested to see how the boss fight in the prison actually works, because man, him able to actually just parry is definitely a choice in the way of like, it feels a bit more like a fighting game in a way, right? Without the weapons for sure. That's actually crazy that we have got to go fist to fist with like a big boss guy, which will be quite interesting to see. This entire environment definitely reminds me more of like what EVERNESS is actually known for. Seeing the whole Dreamwalk corridor idea and then having like a boss fight at the end. It's cool. Yeah, it is definitely cool. I definitely feel like there might be even more to actually explore in that kind of area, but I would want to see as to how far they actually carry the paranormal aesthetic over here, because I really like the 2 paranormal like horror aspects. Like the one with the camera, that one is definitely good, and definitely something that I say experiencing in first person is definitely something we actually got to do. Once it actually comes up to that, we might actually do that. And once let me explain myself. Once we actually come up to doing more of the horror stuff, we definitely try to do like first person perspective, unless it actually gets to the fight, because man, it definitely looks fun. But yeah, version 1.1 definitely feels like a pretty cool aesthetic. I'm still kind of curious why Nanali is put into this, but really been just having fun with just the character itself over here. I mean, you can say this game definitely seems like a Guna game, but really the options they actually give for us to actually date the characters instead of just like hang out with them with like waiting for them to respond to different cues, which is something that I'm trying to figure out right now. I feel like at the very least it makes you feel a bit more closer to the characters that you interact with. And granted, some of them are definitely feeling like a bit more on the younger side, but dude, they're kind of like, I also got a younger sister. They kind of feel like younger sisters to me, so why not? Not that I actually did that to younger sisters, but still, taking care of younger sisters would be a good thing, a decent thing to actually do. But yeah, that's all the time that we have for today, guys. I know this is a bit of a short one. I'm going to make this one more like a reaction itself, just to continue it. Tomorrow, once I actually get back, I'm going to actually go ahead and see if I can actually bring this game back. I'm going to actually try to do more stuff behind the scenes for this game. But yeah, I definitely do want to actually get to the review itself. So by I'm hoping by the end of next week or the beginning of June where that one actually turns up. So that's going to be quite interesting to see. Just my personal review of the game in itself, because why not, right? Since I am actually an NT creator right now, I might as well get that on a shot. Plus, I mean, I'm not the kind of person who actually do guides as to how to play like different characters, how to build different characters. I am the one who follows, so that's not really exactly up my alley. But I do want to actually do one more thing in itself, which is kind of like squeeze the NT story into like different segments, which I'm kind of doing right now. So this is definitely going to be quite interesting to actually experience itself. So stay tuned for that. Again, sorry if I actually had got to cut the stream off pretty early, but I hope to be able to come back and actually see if things are actually going to be. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely is quite fun actually just experiencing like this game itself next to the other games that I actually play. Don't worry, we get the other games as well as soon as next week. So yeah. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do actually enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Like, comment, and of course subscribe to the Delphin Square channel for more of NT NEVERNESS to EVERNESS over here on the channel. And of course, we are doing multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch for this content. So if you want to stay tuned for that, go ahead, follow on. You know what to do. Also, follow and of course hit the notification bell whenever I bring up the streams live on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Delphin Square to actually see more of this NT NEVERNESS to EVERNESS. So until next time guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It's a pleasure actually reacting to this, and until the next stream, it's Delphin here signing out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If it's nighttime for you guys, so do take care of yourselves. And until, like I said, until the next stream, I will see you guys on the square side. Yeah, alright, see ya.